Let me tell you the moment this topic got real for me. I could write songs, I had demos, I had released music, I had seen a few dollars from streaming and one small placement check. But when someone asked, "How much have your songs actually made?" I did not have a clean answer. I did not know what percentage I owned, whether every co-writer was covered, or what publishing meant beyond a scary industry word. That is the problem this video is built to solve. Songwriting money is confusing because the song is both art and paperwork. The melody can feel simple, but the money moves through several doors. So we are going to slow it down. No mystery language. No pretending every songwriter is one sync away from getting rich. Just the practical system. What kinds of money a song creates, who collects it, what publishing really does, why split sheets matter, why sync can be powerful, and what one thing you can do today to stop leaving money unclaimed. Start with the big picture. A song creates two major streams of songwriter money. The first stream is performance royalties. That means money generated when the composition is publicly performed or played. Radio, venues, stores, restaurants, television, live shows, and streaming can all involve a public performance of the song. The second stream is mechanical royalties. That means money generated when the song is reproduced, including eligible digital streams, downloads, and physical copies. The important part is that these are not the same bucket. They are collected through different systems, and joining one system does not automatically solve the other. A lot of songwriters think, my distributor put the song on Spotify, so I must be covered. Not necessarily. Distribution gets the recording onto platforms. It does not automatically organize every composition royalty. If you only remember one rule from this section, remember this. Performance and mechanical are separate streams. If you want the full songwriter picture, you need to understand both. Performance royalties are the easier place to begin because the idea is familiar. Your song gets played somewhere the public can hear it, and a performance royalty may be created. In the United States, performance rights organizations like ASCAP, BMI, SISAC, and other rights organizations license public performances and pay songwriters and publishers according to their rules. Other countries have their own societies. This is why joining a PRO matters. If your song is played on radio, performed at a venue, used on television, or streamed, the performance side needs a registered songwriter and registered song information so the money has somewhere to go. The mistake is thinking registration is something you do after the song is already successful. Registration is infrastructure. It is not glamorous, but it is what lets the system recognize you. A simple local radio play may not change your life, but if the song is not registered correctly, even that small piece can miss you. Mechanical royalties are the second stream, and this is where many independent songwriters get lost. Mechanicals come from reproductions of the composition. Historically, that meant physical copies. Now it also includes eligible digital audio streams and downloads. In the United States, the Mechanical Licensing Collective, usually called the MLC, administers blanket mechanical licenses for eligible streaming and download services and pays self-administered songwriters, publishers, administrators, and other rights holders. A publisher or publishing administrator can also help collect mechanical royalties depending on your setup. The practical point is simple. A stream can involve both performance and mechanical money. The performance side does not replace the mechanical side. The mechanical side does not replace the performance side. If you are self-releasing songs and you write the compositions, you need to know where both streams are being collected. Otherwise, the song may be out in the world while part of the money sits in the wrong place. Now let us talk about publishing, because this word scares people for no reason and for very good reasons at the same time. Publishing is not the same thing as a record label. Publishing is the business around the composition, registering the song, tracking who owns what, collecting royalties, administering copyrights, and sometimes pitching songs for outside opportunities. A publisher can be a company that actively works your catalog. A publishing administrator can be a service that helps collect and manage royalties for a percentage. And if you are independent, you can start by self-publishing, which simply means you are handling the publishing responsibilities yourself. That does not mean you have to know everything on day one. It means you build the basic habit. Register the songs, track the splits, Keep your metadata organized and know where the royalty streams flow. Publishing is not magic. It is the office side of the song. If you are early, the cleanest move is usually to self-publish first and get organized before chasing a deal. Create a catalog spreadsheet. Song title, date written, co-writers, ownership percentages, PRO registration, mechanical registration, master owner, contact information, clean version available or not, instrumental available or not. This sounds boring until someone wants to use your song quickly. Then the boring spreadsheet becomes the reason you can say yes. When your catalog starts generating enough activity, a publishing administrator may be worth considering because they can help find and collect money that is easy to miss. A traditional publishing deal is a different conversation. It can be useful if the publisher brings real opportunities, relationships, advances, or administrative power. But do not sign away long-term income just because the word publisher sounds official. Know what you need help with before you give up a percentage. The split sheet is the document that saves friendships. It says who owns what percentage of the song. That is it. Song title, date, writer names, contact information, percentages that add up to 100%, and signatures. If two people write a song and agree it is 50-50, write it down before the song goes anywhere. If one person brings most of the song and someone else adds a smaller part, talk about the split before emotions and money get involved. This is not mistrust. This is professionalism. The worst time to decide ownership is after a placement offer, after a record starts moving, or after one person remembers the session differently. Without a split sheet, money can get delayed, disputed, or held until everyone agrees. A 5-minute conversation can prevent months of stress. Before you leave a co-write, make the split clear. Then save a copy where you can actually find it. Sync licensing is where the songwriting business can get much bigger. Sync means the song is licensed with visual media, television, film, ads, trailers, games, online videos, or other screen uses. A sync can pay an upfront fee for the composition, and the song can also keep generating performance royalties when the program airs, streams, or gets replayed. The size of the fee depends on the use, the platform, the territory, the length, the rights requested, the budget, and the leverage of the song. Sometimes it is modest, sometimes it is thousands. Sometimes for major campaigns, it can be far more. But sync is not just about having a good song. Music supervisors need songs that can be cleared. That means the people who own the composition and the recording are known, reachable, and able to approve the use. A messy song is risky. A clean song is usable. To be sync ready, think like someone who has to clear your song on a deadline. Are all the writers known? Are the splits signed? Is the song registered with the right collection organizations? Do you know who controls the master recording? Do you have a high-quality mix? Do you have an instrumental? Do you have a clean version if the lyric needs it? Can someone contact you quickly and get a straight answer? These are not glamorous questions, but they decide whether a song can move. A beautiful song with unclear ownership can lose to a slightly less perfect song with clean paperwork. That is frustrating, but it is also good news. Organization is a skill you can build. You do not need permission to make your catalog easier to license. You can start by cleaning up the songs you have already written. Now the money math. Be honest with yourself. Streaming songwriter money is usually small at the beginning, and exact rates vary by service, country, subscription type, royalty pool, and rights setup. The source script uses a rough illustrative range of about 0.3 to 0.5 of a cent per stream for the songwriter side, but treat that as a teaching estimate, not a promise. 1,000 streams might be coffee money. 1 million streams might become meaningful, but it is still not a full business for most writers by itself. The writers who make sustainable money usually combine several things: a larger catalog, ongoing royalties, sync opportunities, outside cuts, and careful ownership. Do not build your plan around one magical hit. Build assets. One song can open a door. 50 organized songs give you more doors to knock on. 100 organized songs can start looking like a real catalog. So here's the recap. Performance royalties and mechanical royalties are two different streams, and both matter. Publishing is the business system around the composition, and you can begin by handling the basics yourself. Split sheets are not awkward. They are the proof that everyone agreed before the money arrived. Sync licensing can be one of the highest paying opportunities, but only if the song is easy to clear. Streaming can add up, but usually through volume, ownership, and time. The action step is simple. Choose one song today and make it organized. Register it with the right organization for your situation. Confirm the splits. Add it to a catalog spreadsheet. Save the file someone would need to license it. Your songs are not just ideas you already finished. They are assets. Treat them like assets, and the money side finally has a chance to find you.